Am I the a-hole for telling my mother-in-law not to place her own gift tags on Christmas presents I ordered for my children? So basically, I had ordered all my children's Christmas presents online to be sent to my in-laws' home. As we are spending Christmas there this year, my mother-in-law said that she didn't mind wrapping them all up before we all got there. We arrived here yesterday and all was well. After the kids got settled in their room, I got a chance to ask her about the presents. She told me that they were mostly all wrapped with just a couple she needed to finish off, and that they were stored in their basement. I did ask if she needed a hand finishing the rest off, but she insisted that I should rest after our journey, so I rejoined my husband in the sitting room. A couple hours later, she had gone to take a nap, so I went down to their basement to see how many had been wrapped, and like she said, there were some still left to wrap, but as I was checking some of the bigger presents, I noticed that they already had gift tags taped to them. When I flipped the tags, they read "From Grandma" on not just one, but on all of the bigger ones, so I immediately went and told my husband about what I just found, and he said that his mom had asked if she could put a few of her tags on as she didn't want to disappoint her grandsons. My husband agreed that she could and told me that it isn't a big deal, and that this is the only time we will be spending Christmas over at theirs, as they live 4 hours away. I'm mad that most of the bigger presents are things that I had pre-ordered for a long time and put a lot of thought into, and had some toys personalized with their name, which costed a lot of money. Anyways, my mother-in-law came back downstairs from her nap, so I basically told her that I don't think it's right for her to just do that without asking me also. She got super upset and told me that I was being selfish and the tried guilt tripping by saying this could be one of the last Christmases she will have. She's old, but she's not that old. 71. She told me that I'm ruining Christmas already. I'm trying my best to appear as nothing is wrong around my kids. I do feel bad and that I maybe overreacted. I don't know what to do. Should I leave her tags on and apologize? Or put my own tags on and tell her she should have bought more? This is turning into a nightmare. Am I the a-hole for telling my ex-husband it's not my job to raise his kids? My daughter stayed with her dad last night to spend Christmas Eve with him. I had enough time to get everything I needed for the holidays. I had plans with her today, so I told my ex I was picking her up. He told me he will get her for when I come. Before he stopped texting me and said we needed to talk. I didn't want to have no fight on Christmas, but I told him okay. My daughter said she wanted to watch the Mufasa Lion King, so that's what my family is doing, but she has to come back home to open her gift and then we leave. When I got to my ex house, I was waiting till they came outside. The door opened and it was them, but my ex stood by the steps motioning me to come. I had clearly forget he wanted to talk about something. I got out to see what the issue was. I told my daughter to go in the car while her dad and I talked. He started off by saying that his kids were upset with my daughter. He said they were because she was going to the movies and they wanted to go. I get that my daughter was excited, but I don't know why she told her siblings. I told him I would talk to her about not saying things in front of them, but he said I should treat all the kids the same because it's not fair if one gets everything. Basically, he was telling me I should raise his kids. They're his kids and wife, so I have no control on what they do. He didn't get his other kids Christmas present on the holidays because he said he can't afford stuff right now, but wants me to help out. I had places to be. I told my ex that it's not my job to raise his kids.